Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting package. I put this journaling card from Paper Geckos over it just because it had my address on it and also an address on here. So I just put a sticky note, just taped it over with some washi. So again, just don't expose my address. But today I wanted to unbox with you guys the Hobonichi Techo that I bought from the Hobonichi website from Japan. I purchased it on September 1st when it just came out a few hours after it was released, and I received it. The shipping was incredibly fast. It said it was shipped out on September 6th, the Monday, which was a holiday actually here in Canada, but I'm able to receive this on Thursday, which is just a couple days after. So very surprised by the how fast the shipment came. So let's just get started. So I might mute when I, open it up or have some crinklies of the packaging, just so I don't want to hurt your ears. So just give me 1 second. So this is my second box. I purchased my first Hobonichi cousin on the website as well back in May, and I bought the cousin A5 size in the spring version. But I kind of know what I want for the 2022 lineup, so that's why I already purchased some. I know there's going to be that Inuyasha cover that's releasing on October 1st, so I'll definitely be buying more things there. So this is how it comes in. It's in a pink box. It says some little blurbage here in the front, which is kind of cute. So this I got is a cover, which is a black on the outside, and then this kind of seafoam blue on the inside with the two strings. This is in the A6 size. And this is my second cover, which is kind of a lilac pink with the gray on the inside. This is for the A5 size. So as you can see, I bought two Techos this year, so I will be continuing using the A5 for my everyday journaling just because it has everything, like the monthly that I use for the highlights, the weekly that I use for forward planning, and actually also for pre-planning, also for memory keeping to fill in the gaps. And then I use the dailies for the daily journalings or habit trackers. I've been writing more and more throughout the year as I go, so I've kind of enjoyed it. And this is actually my first year buying an A6, to be honest. And I kind of think, based on I watched a lot of videos before I purchased this, to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be this small. First impressions. Let me get the weekly that I currently have and the A5, and I can give you guys a quick comparison. So the reason why I got the A6 was actually for work, just because I wanted the portability size and also the daily functions, because currently I'm using the weeks, which I just bought off Amazon. I didn't really care about the cover. I used them mainly for work, and I just used it, and I actually had thought that this was small because I ended up feeling like I needed a lot more space to write some stuff throughout, my work days. But this is really cute to decorate, so maybe I'll buy the weeks when the Inuyasha, the October 1st release comes out, just so I have all three and I have something to play with. It is a first impression, my true, honest first impressions. And again, I just didn't know how small it would be. I think because a lot of people zoom in on when they're writing. And for me, the cousin is, a lot of people say it's too big, but I don't really carry this around for work and stuff, but it's like the perfect size. Obviously, like I don't feel too obligated to like fill in every single like space, but I actually do try. And I actually found out that as I write more and more, I actually run out of space. Like I cram actually a lot of things in here recently. So I thought maybe I needed a weekly, I don't know, on top of my daily journaling stuff. And then I'll just use the A6 for work. So I'm just going to open this up and see, and then compare it with my A5 and then the weeks. This is tiny. We'll see. So it does come in a booklet like this, which is also in the A5 as well. I'm sure it just kind of touches on how you guys could use it, whether it's for decorations or actual journaling. A lot of people put stickers or whatever on it, which is actually a lot smaller than the previous year. From what I remember, last year's it opened up quite big. This year is definitely a smaller piece of paper. Have a Neanderthal day, because cats in Japan kind of like not meow but nyan. Okay. It's like smaller than the size of my hands. I don't know how I feel about that. My coworkers are texting me. I didn't know it was going to be this small. Like, I watched so many videos on this and I didn't think it was going to be this small. But I think for work, it might be the perfect size, because I didn't really think I needed like maybe a week at glance what I did that day. But I definitely know I didn't need a weekly section, so I didn't buy the supplement for the A6, which they have. So I kind of have an idea of like what to write here, as in basically like having this section like here every day, because I actually do a lot of work. And I felt like I had to kind of pick and choose what I wanted to put on here, which isn't really ideal for me, because I kind of want to see actually the amount of work I do. I am super efficient with my times, but there are days where I feel like I just need the more extra space. So I thought the daily section and the portability, the A6 made sense. This feels a little cheap, because you can feel, I don't know if you can see the grinds like this. And this to me feels very flimsy, which I didn't get this feeling with the A5, which is kind of weird. I'll open up this and compare. So I may actually have to buy a, I was kind of worried about the amount of note section I would get. So there's actually not a lot of graph paper on the back to do your note section. So I actually may buy like a supplement actually of just plain graph or notebook from the Hobonichi website on October 1st when I buy the weekly version of this. This thing is tiny. Okay, let's put this in the cover and see how it looks. This is my first time actually purchasing covers from the Hobonichi website. The first time I bought my cousin back in May, I didn't know this was a cover on cover. And if you actually watch my first video, you actually can kind of see me struggle and be very surprised how this didn't fit in here, because this is meant to go on top of like this, which I'll show in this video, but it's just pretty funny now that I look back. I mean, I'll give this a try and see if I need more space, but I don't really think I do because I also have a huge... I also don't really know how to put this in. Maybe like this without bending it. So like this, yeah. Like so. Oh, okay, maybe I totally failed. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay. First impressions. I like the quality. I didn't think I need a cover on cover for this just because it's black. It'd probably be easy to wipe off whatever dirt I get off of here. Still looks okay. I think, when does this book start? January 1st. So I won't be able to use this book until actually the start of the new year next year. But you do get really nice sized pockets on the side here, which is really nice. So you can put your business cards or your sticky notes, you know, things like that on here. Some functional stickers that you use every day. So just kind of some cautions. Don't store in a hot place or humid place. Okay. I can see the inside getting dirty very easily. So that's why I got the black on the outside. And then you get a little like side pockets here, another pocket here. Doesn't open up. And then you just get another pocket like over here as well. And then 2 little pencil loops, which is kind of nice. And then E5. I don't know if I want to open it. It looks exactly like this. Maybe I'll open it and then put it in the cover and see how I like it. Also another piece of paper. I don't even know if you guys are in frame, to be honest, because usually I actually have my camera set up a little bit lower when I film my Hobonichi cousin. It fits perfectly in frame when I do my plan with me's and weekly setups. So definitely a smaller piece of paper than last year, which I think it's great. It saves more on paper. It has that look, this thing to it. Again, I don't know if you guys can see it, what I'm referring to. But the binding looks kind of... Oh, it's actually the same. So maybe I actually put in a cover right away, so I couldn't really tell. But the binding is kind of, you know, you can see it. Which I think it makes it look more fragile, I would say. And this cover actually does get dirty quite easily. So I actually went on the my Amazon site and I bought a Midori cover, and even this gets like pretty dirty all the time. And I actually had this in a leather case, which I can show you guys, which is real leather. Actually has my initials on it, which is really cool. And then also has, I got this and this thing already kind of like came off, so I just taped it. But I wish you can actually just like rip it off, because this thing, I recently tried it. You'll see it in a few of my videos. And yesterday I finally decided to take it off just because this pen loop sits extremely awkwardly where you need it. And now we're getting to the end of the year. It's very uncomfortable to write. So recently I actually took it out of the pouch again. But I actually do want to try to put this in the lilac cover and then put the cover on cover to see how it looks like. I really like the pink. It's not too bright. It is slightly muted, and I think it looks really well with the gray. So I got this. This also is instructions, like so. In the same format, I got something basic. I didn't want like a colorful design. It's kind of not who I am. I'm more than happy to decorate it with a lot of stickers. Same, I think you get maybe a little bit more pouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 little things here, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess you don't. I don't know what you would use this for. I don't know. Something a little bit smaller. The items here. Here you don't have it just because the book's already so small. And then this would just fit. Ooh, do I want to open it? I mean, it probably looks exactly the same, yeah. I'm too scared to open it, guys. I like things to look very pristine condition as it possibly can. I do love to take care of my things. I will try my best. Oops, I think I bumped my head on it on the camera, guys. There you go. And I think these just kind of live wherever amongst the books. So I'll just put it here for now, since like so. And then I actually want to try the cover on cover. It lacks a little bit of character with the stripes. So finally, after almost a year of purchasing this cover, I finally get to use it today. So that'll be nice. And there you go. Like that. Fits in nice and tight. Like here, I think they're very thoughtful in the design. Where the pen loop is, it kind of like goes a little bit further out and then like tapers back in, which I think is really nice. And the same concept here, which is, you know, they kind of like push it out and it comes back in. So this is what it looks like. And then you can just kind of like wipe this down weekly or daily as you go, as we're still sanitizing everything like crazy. And then with the Astro Boy, I actually just got with the, at the Hobonichi website, the cover to protect this. And I have a little, from Paper Echoes, this little washi card. Oh yeah, and the final bits, I got these. So I guess when I bought my cousin on the website, it didn't come with any other accessories, if I could recall. So maybe I'll just open one of these since I have two. There's no point of opening both at the same thing. Yeah, but I don't remember it coming with accessory. Is it because I didn't buy a pouch, like a cover? I don't know. Or did I not buy it? No, I did. I paid customs. So it kind of has the uni and then Hobonichi. English 2022. It's in this kind of like minty green teal color. It has 3 colors, so black, blue, red. And I'll just grab a piece of paper. I have terrible handwriting, but bear with me. Nice and sharp, like so. And you can just take your pick. You can just put the pen in here. Look at that. Snugly right in. Looks nice. Like this, I feel like if you write on it, even like close to, I think I was kind of concerned about September. It didn't like sit awkwardly, whereas like this, it it's not meant to like go this way. Like you can tell when I try to move it this way, it kind of ripped. And so when you're writing, you know, kind of through it, you're kind of like this. So I didn't really like the cover. I spent a lot of money actually on this, which is kind of regrettable. So maybe when I finish and retire my 2021, it can just kind of like live in here, and then I don't have to write, so I don't have to worry about that hitting me. And I can just kind of like flip through it. And then it won't get as dirty because this is real leather and it's not very, I don't know how she called it. I got this off an Etsy website. It said it's not very, I forgot the word that she used, but treated, if that's the word. It's like very raw material and it's supposed to build character over age. But right now, because I'm using it so sparingly, it just looks like I scratched it, which is kind of stupid. But whereas this, I feel like, you know, it's clean, it's polished. If I bring this to work, I'm sitting in a meeting writing notes. It still looks, you know, professional. Black and blue. Can't really go wrong with it. Let's try putting the pen in here. See how it fits. I actually quite like this look. It's actually a good reference point, actually. It's probably the size of the pen. So that's actually how big it is. I'm sorry, the water dispenser next door just beside me just kind of went on, which is kind of annoying. I'm just going to try to talk over it. I'm sorry if there's a humming noise beside it. I apologize. So this is a good reference point, I think, for sure, because for some reason, I don't know why, like you can read all the measurements, you can see all the YouTube videos that you want, which I have. And for some reason, like I've seen the comparison videos, you feel like, you know, putting it like this and you think it's like, oh, it's not too bad. And I got it and I was just like, oh, okay, like true first impressions with you guys. It is small, it is compact, it's the size of my hand. Actually, it's smaller than my hands. Size of a pencil, I would say. The length of a pencil. That's a good reference point. So I can see myself using probably not this. So I don't know what I'll do with this one. Probably nothing. I can see myself using the monthly section. I can see myself using the daily section just because, again, like I emphasized, I needed more space here for like per day rather than, because I wrote basically like all of this in like one day and I still have quite a few more days of work to go. So that's kind of my thought process on it. Sorry, I think I probably repeated myself too many times. And then finally, I have this pen, the spoon. I think it's super cute, but to be honest, I don't really know what I'm going to use it for. Just go like this. And then there's a little keychain here. Maybe I'll actually put this on my planner or my backpack. I actually, unfortunately, do carry a backpack around to work because they gave me a laptop. So I kind of like lug that around everywhere I go. This would be good for like coffee, to be honest. Maybe a little bit too small. It's my Nespresso cup. Or it could just live right here. Maybe I'll try to put this on here. I think so. Very easy clasp on, which I really like. And this can probably just live outside. Like a cute little charm. It's not, you know, overly the top. You can see it here. Japan. It actually has the year on the back too for a memory keepsake as well. A little bit of tape residue from before. And I love the little detail of the little happy face. I don't know if you guys can see. I think so. So overall, that is it for my haul today and my first impressions, actually. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys use the A6, you know, the original size for? Like, do you use it for daily journaling? Or do you use it for memory planning? Do you use it for habit tracking? Do you use it for work? I saw for Lindsay Scribbles, I believe she uses this for work. I could be wrong. I think for work. And then she also had the weeks. And she's the one who actually got me into the weeks to actually try. But I just found there wasn't enough space for stickers plus work. Like, to me, this is overkill. And I work in a very male-dominant environment. So it's a little bit of, like, maybe I'll keep this more for a personal thing. And then I'll still continue using my A5 cousin that I absolutely love. I cannot recommend it highly enough. It has literally everything you can think of. So even though you don't use one section, you can like use another section and then kind of like hop around in between and, you know, figure out what you want to do with it. And for me, it's like I've learned to write. That's one of my goals this year, was to just like keep writing. So that's kind of what I did. So I definitely think like the amount of stuff that I actually do write would not fit in here at all. So that's kind of why I bought another A5 size, which I think it's easy to see on the YouTube channels. Like when I film, it's like down here and it just fits everything like so properly in a full without distorting the image of it whatsoever, which I like very much. So that are my first impressions. I will do a setup further down the month, closer to maybe like I want to say November, December, when I actually do get my weeks. I really want the Inuyasha cover because I'm a huge anime fan and I actually watched Inuyasha growing up. So that will definitely be really fun. I will definitely be setting up this for work as I plan to intend to. And I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes. So stay tuned for my setup videos. I actually have a bunch of videos coming for you guys. I planned everything. I filmed everything. It's just I was so sick in the last couple weeks that I couldn't talk with my voice or do a voiceover. So right now I'm just catching up on the voiceovers and trying to, you know, schedule all the videos up. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. If you don't have a not so great day today, I hope your day gets better. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.